Hello, my babies. So let's go ahead and get started with today's collective. Let's see. And again, we're going to be using the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle. And today I felt drawn to do the whole double deck thing, the twin decks. And you guys know I follow my intuitive nudges. So let's see. We're going to be doing left, right again. So tell me about the person on the left. A peacock. I don't know why I find that funny when I love peacocks. Tell me about the person on the left. The crocodilo. Person on the left. A moth. And vulture. Tell me about the person on the right. A lizard. So far they've both shown up as some sort of reptile. Why is that funny? I don't know. I guess I'm laughing at everything today. Lion. Oh, sorry. The buffalo. And the stingray. Okay. Overall energy, the cheetah. So both people in this storyline are taking action. In fact, I don't know why. I usually don't do this, but I feel very drawn to reading the cheetah message. So hold on. Let me find the cheetah. Okay. So the message that comes with the cheetah says, solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. When in balance, achieves anything, boundless energy. When out of balance, impatient, competitive. To bring into balance, reconnect to purpose. So it feels like these characters have connected to passion, purpose. They know where they want to go. They're both taking action. I feel like they're both in very masculine energy for now. All right, so let's look at the person on the left. They're showing up with the peacock. And for most people, yes, obviously the negative would be vanity, self-importance, pompous, that type of shit. But the positive side of the peacock is somebody who's very confident, right? They love expressing their experiences. This is somebody who's been through a lot and they've learned to integrate that energy into lessons for themselves. The crocodilo. So the crocodile in this energy is about somebody who's resting. So they've gone through something, especially with the vulture, I'll explain that in a minute. They've gone through something really heavy and they're in the energy right now of recharging. They're just chilling. They're relaxing because I feel like they just burnt a large amount of energy. They took action on something, but it did lead to some burnout. Moth. They're also very curious. So the fact that the moth and the crocodile are together, they're resting. And while they're resting, they're kind of picking up information, doing research. They're letting their mind collect facts about what? I don't know. We'll see. And then the vulture, although it's not the prettiest of birds, right? The vulture does play a integral role in our ecosystem because things that need to be removed, things that need to be purged, the vulture does it for us. It does our dirty work. So basically, this is what I meant when I said this is why these two came out together. I feel like the person on the left has been purging, getting rid of things, people, habits, whatever it is that they need to change. They're getting into the peacock energy, which is why they're they're not only stepping into confidence, but it's why they're also, I feel like they're respecting themselves a lot more. Because maybe, I don't know if you guys realize this, but when we have really bad habits, whether that is we're messy, whether we drink a lot, we smoke a lot of weed, whatever, things that we don't like about ourselves, the more we do it, we lose respect for ourselves, right? And this person is tapping into the part of themselves that wants to get rid of unnecessary bullshit, whether it's a habit or a person or things in their life that they knew were unhealthy, they needed to go. So they're working on that, right? It's taken a lot of energy, which is why they're resting. But it's like they're sitting here being proud of themselves. Like, hey guys, look what I accomplished. That type of energy. So that's pretty cute, actually. All right, let's see over here. So on the right side, we've got the lizard, which is interesting to me because it's both reptiles that are kind of about sitting still. Because of course that's what reptiles do, right? So with the lizard energy, the person on the right, they are sitting still, but for a different reason. The lizard energy is about somebody who has reconnected to their dreams and, of course, reconnected to purpose, right? They're allowing themselves to dream again. They're stepping back into creativity, which is why there's all these multi-colors here, because they're stepping back into passionate creation. So there's that. And the lion is about mastery of self. So if before they were in an energy where they felt like they were giving their power away in some way, they were reacting, they were reacting. I don't know, possibly to this person, right? They were reacting instead of thinking things through. Now they're in this really regal, calm, dignified energy. They've mastered their emotions. Buffalo. This is a really good one too, because although it is earth, it's also spiritual, because this card is about somebody who's connected to the heavens, because the buffalo is a very spiritual creature, right? But they're also very, very down to earth. So this is a very powerful card for manifestation, because all the creation that they're working on, they're pulling it into reality. The buffalo is like a bull, right? It's that type of slow, steady, solid energy. So the dreams, imagination that they're feeling or that they're creating, they're doing the work, the consistent, steady work to bring it into reality. And last but not least, stingray energy. So this is interesting to me, because I feel like there was some sort of codependence here, especially on the person on the right, because the reason it shows, sorry, I slept late and it's still hitting me. The reason it's showing this on the right is because the stingray is gaining a spine, which means maybe this person didn't really stand up for themselves, because the fact that it's saying they're gaining a spine, they're gaining a backbone, that has a lot to do with the self-mastery, right? They're stepping into the energy of, wait, I need to stand up for myself. I need to speak up for myself. I don't need to be tolerating this type of energy. I can stand on my own. Very good, very good. So let's go ahead and let's organize these. And while I organize them, I want to remind you guys that there are people out there stealing my pictures, messaging you guys, and they have nothing to do with me. They are scammers. Please do not fall for that. Please ignore. If possible, block. But don't send them money, please, because I feel so bad every time people are like, oh, I thought it was you. I'm like, no, don't be fooled by the racks that I got. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's not me. Those are scammers. So please, please, please do not give them any tank, okay? All right. And for those of you who appreciate my time and energy and want to contribute to my work, those who are sending me donations through PayPal, through Cash App, through Venmo, Zelle, I love you guys. I appreciate y'all so much. You really don't know how much it means to me that y'all take, time out of your day and money out of your pocket to send to me and say, hey, we love your work. That is so touching to me. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all so much. And for those of you who are also commenting, reacting, sharing, even if it's a little emoji, that pushes my algorithm, and I appreciate that so much. Sending stars, subscribing. Y'all are my babies. And I appreciate y'all. Please stop angry reacting to my videos because they pisses me off. And I'm just going to start like banning people again. Okay? All right. So let's see. Tell me about the person on the left. What's going on with the person on the left? What's the storyline on the left? Oh, okay, hold on. The Strength card. It's interesting because this person showed up with the Lion, but the Strength card is showing up for the person on the left. So I feel like the person on the left is also wanting to work on self-mastery. Oh, I had that flipped up plan, did it? Yeah. Okay. 5 of Pentacles. Oh. Okay, so maybe they didn't even need to work on self-mastery. They already had that down. What they had down was the fact that although they feel lonely, although they miss the person on the right, they don't have to communicate that. They never said it. And the person on the right is probably the person that's like, oh my God, I miss you. They're very vocal. They're very reactive to what's happening, right? So yeah, they might have taken a page from this other person's book and said like, well, I don't know why I'm reacting when this person doesn't give a fuck. So I need to stop reacting. So let's see. Let's see this person on the left. Because I don't know why I'm talking about the person on the right when we're talking about the person on the left. Tell me about the person on the left. Tell me about the Strength card. I'm telling you, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, and the Son of a Wand again. Okay. Son of Wands. I'm kidding. Okay. 5 of Pentacles shows up twice. So that tells me this person on the left feels a strong loss without the person on the right. 5 of Wands, they're fighting it though. That's why they show up with mastery, because they're like, I could have all this passion, but you'll hear about it not even on my deathbed. You'll hear about it maybe in my next life. There's a lot of pride connected to this energy here. Son of Wands, they're probably doing things. We've got the Chariot underneath. They're probably doing things that bring them passion, because again, they're reconnecting to their passion. So maybe hobbies that they used to like a lot. Maybe if this masculine, because the left side of the brain is masculine, right? If this masculine used to love soccer, they're gonna go play soccer, football, whatever they really used to like. They're gonna go sign up for a team and start playing again, because they're trying to reconnect to their passion. They're tired of feeling this woe is me energy. They're tired of feeling abandoned, neglected by the person on the right. And they're like, no, I'm going to connect with my passion, and then I'm going to stop giving a fuck. Okay. Let's check out the person on the right. Tell me about the person on the right. What's the storyline of the person on the right? Oh. Putting on this bag. Oh, King of Pentacles. Well, I did say that from the cards, they're both showing up very masculine energy, right? Especially with the cheetah at the center, which is masculine energy. So this person on the right, we could be talking about two masculines, literally. This could be same sex, but it doesn't have to be, because it's energy, right? It doesn't have to be about gender. So even if it is a woman, let's say she's in a very masculine energy. So she's also showing up with Knight of Wands energy, 10 of Cups. So they're both, I feel like it's mutual. They're both desperately finding things that they love again, so that they don't feel like shit because of this other person. Okay. I mean, that's an effective method to getting over a breakup. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Yep, again, Chariot, Daughter of Pentacles. I told you, the Empress, I told you it was feminine. Okay. So this is on different levels, though. This person over here was more about physical activity that would give them like an outlet for their emotions. This one, I'm not saying that, Knight of Wands, it might be physical too, but they're also doing other things. With Chariot, they might be traveling. Daughter of Pentacles, they might be buying new clothes, getting themselves some new makeup, whatever this feminine enjoys. Because remember, she's back in a creative energy. But Empress energy is very feminine, right? So it's almost like, okay, how do I enhance my femininity? And Daughter of Pentacles is paying attention to details. So maybe getting her nails done, maybe getting lash extensions, things like that. Like something that makes her feel pretty, makes her feel feminine. She's stepping back because I feel like whatever happened over here with this person made her feel less attractive, made her feel less than. And she's trying to fix that. She's trying to address that. Let's see. Tell me about the person on the left, the masculine. Ace of Swords. I feel like this is connected to the Vulture because Ace of Swords is realization, Six of Cups. Realizations, truth, insight, clarity. But you guys know how I feel about the sword being pointed downward. That means this is something they are aware of, but they're not sharing it. They can, but they're not necessarily sharing it with other people. Six of Cups. This is about what they know, what they've realized. What they've realized is that they truly see this person over here as their soulmate. Oh, wow. Yeah. That's what they do know. Let's see. Tell me about the Ace of Swords. Judgment. Death card. Daughter of Swords. So I feel like the Daughter of Swords this is the Page of Swords, right? I feel this is connected to a crocodile because both are energies of being observant and collecting information. And so on some level, and don't ask me how, because it's not spelling it out here. It's not telling me it's Twitter, it's Instagram or whatever. It's not telling me that here. On some level, this person is watching this other person, is observing this other person. And all they've seen from this person has confirmed to them, yes, this is my soulmate. Yes, I am in love with this person. Do they need to know that? No. Also, I feel like these should be backwards because they've also confirmed this person is done with me. It's over between us. And at the same time, considering if there's a possibility of bringing it back, if there's a possibility of restoring this. So it's also connected to the Moth because it's mental activity, trying to figure something out. Tell me about the person on the right. This is feminine. Oh. Three of Wands. So this body language tells me two different things. On one hand, we'll see as we clarify, she could actually be waiting for this masculine. On the other hand, she has turned her back to this and is looking towards her future. And I know that a lot of the feminines are going to be like, yeah, I'm the one that's turned her back. Well, we'll see, won't we? Seven of Pentacles. Because we all like to think that we're strong enough to just turn away, right, from somebody who hurt us. But that's not as simple. Life isn't that simple. And we have to be realistic about that. We can improve and little by little gain strength to walk away. But let's see. Clarify Three of Wands. Ooh. Ooh. Well, look at that. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Oh boy. So this is actually two different things. It's both. That's why I picked up on both. It's both because Seven of Pentacles says this person turned her back. And I'm saying her because it's feminine, not because it's a woman. Don't start. This person turned her back because of the Seven of Pentacles. She decided this isn't worth my investment anymore. I have to stop giving to this. It's hurting me. It's not ready, because if you can tell, those pentacles are supposed to be like fruits, and some of them are slightly green. They're still not ready to be picked. It's not ready for the harvest. So almost like she's believing divine timing is at play, and it just wasn't time yet for her and this person. But on the other hand, there is a piece of her that's like, but I'm waiting. So she's moving away, but she's moving away with the knowledge that one day this person's going to wake up and realize I'm the love of their life. And then they're going to come to me, and then we'll be happy. I'm cringing a little bit because that's not entirely accurate. We don't know that, right? Just because somebody comes and tells you that you're the love of their life, I don't know that that's how that works. Actions speak louder than words, my darlings. Actions speak louder than words. And if by now the actions of this person have shown that this feminine is not the love of their life, I would pay attention to that, not what they say. Because I can tell you that I'm a millionaire. But would I be able to act like one and bawl like one? No, I would not. Tell me about the person on the left. Three of Pentacles. The person on the left is, oh, well, hello. This devil always gets me like, ooh, girl. You know what this is making me think, though? You see how he has this helmet on? You can't even see his eyes. It's making me think of a virtual reality. I don't know why. Like this person is living in their head. And in their head, I don't know, I'll clarify in a minute. That could be a fantasy, but it's like in their head, they are building with this person. They are holding on to what they did build before. That's what they're focused on. That's what their obsession is based on. They're not looking at anything else. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Six of Wands, Son of Pentacles. With the Magician. So it's a mix. It's a mix. I've got a mix of energies here. So on one hand, the Magician energy is connected to Cheetah. They're taking action. I don't know what that means, but they're taking action. Not yet. I don't know the full story yet. But Magician and Cheetah are connected, right? It's literally the same artist. So taking action to bring into reality what they want, what they would like to create with this feminine. But when we look at the Six of Wands, it's almost like through her untangling herself from this bramble of branches that this person had her locked in, as she finds her wings and frees herself, it's almost like then this person's like, yeah, this is definitely mine. Because look at even the face. It's like there's an obstinate tilt to that. There's like a narrowing of the eyes. The eyebrows are scrunching like, oh, I don't know where she thinks she's going. So if she had not stepped into her power, it's almost like she wouldn't have been as attractive. And now that she's stepping into her power, being regal, being having a backbone, moving forward, now they're like, oh, now she's sexy. I don't know about that. I don't know that I like that. Tell me about the person on the right. Now they find her just delicious. Queen of Swords. Okay, good. She does not find them delicious. Although although there's this hint of waiting for them. She's still like, yeah, but I would rather they not show up. I'd rather I just keep going without them. I'd rather I not have to deal with them at all. Nine of Wands. Oh, you know what? Let me put this here because you can't even see the Nine of Wands. So Nine of Wands energy is telling us that she requires a lot of strength to keep going. She requires a lot of decisiveness with that Queen of Swords, and being very pragmatic, being very realistic. It's like she has to keep reminding herself, remember what this person did, remember what this person said. They don't want you. Their actions said that, like, she has to constantly keep reminding herself so that she can keep going, because she's, you know, trying to move away from this. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Nine of Cups. And the Hermit. With the Daughter of Wands. Yeah. So she's keeping to herself a lot. She's in her little protective shell, trying to gain enlightenment, trying to understand what role she played in this situation. With the Nine of Cups, she's also trying to step into her happiness, be a lot more cheetah energy, more passionate, more purpose-driven. With the Daughter of Wands, which is the Page, she's stepping out of her comfort zone. She's possibly doing things that, one, couldn't distract her from her feelings, and two, that are actually interesting and require brain power, require energy, so that she's like, she wants to exhaust herself to where she doesn't think or move towards this person. Well, that's one way to do it. All right, let's see. Tell you about the person on the left. Six of Swords. So they're also on the move, but what type of move? Oh, Nine of Swords. No. They're not on the move. They can feel her on the move. They can feel her drifting away. They can feel her heading in another direction. And this is stressing them out. It's stressing them out because they don't want this to end. They don't want this cycle to come to a close. Let's see. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Got the Nine of Pentacles. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Five of Swords. See, God, this energy irritates me. It irritates me because they see her out here being independent, looking like a whole ass meal, snack, and dessert. And they just don't want anybody else to have it, because they used to enjoy this whole package. And now that they don't have access to it because she finally grew a backbone, she learned self-respect and dignity and is moving away. Now they're like, but I wasn't done with you. Okay, but were they giving to her? No. But it's like, you know how little kids get when you take away their toy. Even if they weren't playing with it, they just don't want anyone else to play with it. That's their toy. So their possession is how they see it. But because they're showing up in very combative energy, like they're thinking of the competition. They're thinking of, God, this is annoying, but I just have to say it. They're thinking of, oh, you're going to go kiss other people the way you were kissing me? Like what she was giving them. And it doesn't have to be a kiss. It's whatever she was giving them that they valued, that they treasured. Even if they weren't going to give back, they just don't want anyone else to have it. So if she stays single, they're okay with that. But the fact that she looks so good being single is what they're not okay with. They're like, maybe tone it down a little bit so that you're not that attractive to other people. I think the fuck not. Let's see. Amp it up, baby girl. Amp it up. Okay, tell me about the person on the right. Tell me about the person on the right. Tell me about the person on the right. The Ace of Cups. I like that energy because what I'm sensing from it is somebody who is not only healing and forgiving herself, because we tend to, and this is just human, it's not a woman thing, it's a human thing. When somebody played us for a fool or somebody made us look stupid, we tend to be really hard on our inner child, right? We tend to be really hard on ourselves and berate ourselves and talk down to ourselves. And how could you be so stupid? And how could you allow this person to do this to you? That's what you get for being such an idiot. You know, we talk down to ourselves in such a devastating manner. Our inner child is the one receiving all that abuse. So I love that she's showing up with the Ace of Cups, because to me, this tells me that she's forgiving herself. She's healing. She's soothing her inner child. Instead, she's doing the opposite. She's going within, like visualizing her inner child, hugging her and saying, it's okay. You were fooled because you wanted love. You were fooled because you thought this person valued you. You were fooled because you thought this person had the heart you do. And again, I'm not calling this person heartless. I'm saying this is how she's soothing her heart, right? So she's doing the opposite. She's soothing, self-regulating her emotions instead of just attacking herself, which puts her in a much more stable, peaceful, and calm energy. Let's see. Which is what helps her step into the self-mastery, right? Step into the regal, dignified energy. Clarify, because I have to say one more. Because now when she thinks of things, like even if this person did come back, she's not thinking of herself only. It's like she has to check in with her inner child of, how do you feel about this? This person wants to come back. You think you can trust them? This person, you know, it's like a very different approach. And I love that. But of course, it's why she's in a much more thoughtful, contemplative energy, because she's got a lot to process through her inner child now. Clarify, Ace of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Swords again. I love it. With the Ace of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. And this is very much her. And I know I usually talk about the dick, but this is big dick energy is what it is. She's stepping into her big dick energy. She doesn't have to have a dick. She can, you know, I'm not talking down on that, but it's not a physical appendage we're talking about here. It's a spiritual appendage. Okay. So with these Seven of Pentacles, she understands now. When she thinks of love, when she thinks of partnership, when she thinks of friendships, it's like it shifted her perspective on multiple levels, because this looks like multiple levels to me. Now she has to see when people are giving her energy and she's giving them, is this in her inner child's best interest? As in, does this person make her inner child feel safe? Does this, because now she's very protective, right? Very protective of her energy, of her inner child. Do her friends, her companions, her lovers, do they make her inner child feel safe? Are they creating a space of healthy communication? Are they creating an environment of respect, of dignity, of honesty, truthfulness? Because those are frequencies, right? It's like when somebody's telling us a lie, but they mix truth into it. Those are what are called the best lies, right? Because then somebody can't distinguish. But somebody who's really in tune with their energy will feel that discordant, jarring energy, because you're mixing oil and water and trying to make them drink it, claiming it's water. So they can tell that something is off. And she stepped into the energy of being a lot more, because she's connecting with her inner child. Instead of beating her inner child up, verbally or physically, she's connecting with her and realizing, I will listen to you next time. When you're warning me, because our inner child is always speaking to us. When her inner child was warning her, hey, that's a giant red flag. This one was like, but I like the carnival. Now she's like, okay, next time I'll listen. I'm sorry I ignored you. I'm sorry I didn't listen to you. So I love this because that's how you get big dick energy, because you have like this little helper that's guiding you along the way. Okay, let's see. Tell me about the person on the left. Queen of Cups. What's that? What's that? Star. So this could represent a couple of things. I feel like it feels like there's multiple meanings to it. On one hand, I feel like this person, Queen of Cups energy, is definitely falling in love with person on the right. Also, it means that, especially with the star, well, they're falling in love because they see this person as a star, as their wish fulfillment, their hope, the person that restores faith in humanity again. Second thing is, with the Queen of Cups energy, they see this person as somebody who's very giving, very soft, very nurturing, very caring, compassionate, kind. Again, somebody who not only restores their faith in humanity, but who is very visible. A lot of people love them. However, they're also very distant, right? Now, third thing I'm feeling is that there might be the possibility of another person in the mix. We'll see. Let's see. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. With the Ten of Pentacles. So, yeah, to me, all three meanings are coming through. Okay. So on one level, Four of Pentacles, they don't want to release this person. They're not going to open up to them, of course, because Four of Pentacles is a wall, but they're not releasing them. They're not letting them go. Not in energy, not in, if they have possible items that this person gave them, they're holding on to those because it's like the last threads of connection with this person. Four of Swords. They also feel a lot of peace having known this person, having been connected to this person. But at the same time, they're not really taking action, right? They're very passive. Ten of Pentacles, if there is another person in the mix, because I feel like that one is more faint, that energy is more faint. So not everyone will resonate with that one. Then they're definitely working on building something strong with this other person. In fact, and I know that this might hurt people, but I'm just going to be clear. Although they may feel all of this for this person, they're not letting go. But the fact that they're not taking action is their way of being like the vulture, of doing the dirty work of disconnecting from this person. They're allowing her to be distant. They're allowing her to do her thing and disconnect from them. They're just not going to ever forget her or forget her memories, but they're cutting themselves free because they're trying to build something else. And it's better that way, really. Tell me about the person on the right. Nine of Pentacles. Like I said, she doesn't just look like a snack. She looks like a banquet is what she looks like. In the sense that Nine of Pentacles is somebody who's very attractive to a lot of people. They're the full package. They've got everything going for them. They're not only, and I'm not saying that they have to be like drop dead gorgeous, but they're attractive because of their personality. They're attractive because of their mindset, because of their integrity. They're the type of person you can't help but respect and look up to and admire. And with the full energy, this person's trusting that, okay, I did love this person, but I also know that if they are my person, at some point we'll end up together. And if they're not, then me walking away is the best answer, because then I'm opening the door for new love, that's the answer. Clarify Nine of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, Nine of Swords with the Hangman. Okay. So we're going to have to pull Missy aside here and have a little chat with her. Because we've got, yes, we have somebody very attractive, very single, focused on her coins, focused on her boundaries and healing. And yet, and possibly because she's barely focusing on her healing, she may have some more healing to do, because Six of Pentacles, she still has energy she wants to give to this person over here. She still spends sleepless nights thinking of this person, wondering what they're up to, if they miss her, if they think about her. She's still a little too concerned with what their opinion is of her. And with the Hangman, she's putting her life on hold a little bit. Like, she acts like she's moving forward. And in some ways she is, but not when it comes to love. Not when it comes to, like, she's not opening herself up to dating. She's not opening herself up to getting to know new people, even just as friends, you know, establishing connections with. She still feels like that would be a betrayal to this person. And she's still holding on to her single status, being very focused on herself because she doesn't want to disappoint this person in case this person is watching. It's like a silent message of, I'm still waiting. Well, she is working on her healing, so I hope eventually she'll snap out of that. Tell me about the person on the left. The Hermit. Okay. So the person on the left and the Sun card. This is why I think it's a really bad idea for her to wait for this person, because they're trying to build their happiness elsewhere. They're not giving her energy. Even though it clearly showed feelings, deep feelings, they're not doing anything about that. So that's kind of useless. That's useless, guys. Let's be real. Why would she hold on to someone who's doing useless shit? This is kind of the equivalent of, let me think what the equivalent would be. It's like somebody who, ever since they're little, they admire Harvard, let's say, the University of Harvard. And they know all the facts about Harvard. They know all their activities, all the accomplishments they've had throughout the years. But when it's their time to go, when they're going through school, they never take courses that prepare them for Harvard. They never even go to college. So how would they ever get to Harvard? What's the meaning of all that research they've been doing? What's the meaning of all that admiration they hold for Harvard? It's nothing. They're just a fan at that point. So that's what's happening here. This person is just a fan of this person, but they're not taking any action to make sure anything happens between them and this person. They're content. They're showing up in crocodile energy. They're content watching this person. Maybe because I have an Aries North node, but I think that's pathetic. So excuse my sassiness. Let's see. Tell me about the Hermit. Yep, look at that. Son of Pentacles, the World, and the Four of Wands. I feel like they're either already committed, Four of Wands, they might already be in a relationship, or look at that obstinate face with the World card. If she's the one that walked away from them, their ego is on full tilt, which is why they're showing up. This was the first card to show up, because they're like, no, she chose to walk away. Let's keep that door closed. Until she opens it, that door is closed. And they're over here like, I'm good. I'm happy. I don't need her. I can live with the memories. Okay. Again, this is just a fan now. That's it. Like, I want you to think about that. I want you to think about a famous movie star, right? Or singer. They have their fans. Does that mean that they're going to marry a fan? No. Does that mean that a fan is their soulmate? No. That fan might know everything about that singer, might know everything about that actress or actor, but they see them like out of reach, out of their league. And because they see them that way, they'll never be able to reach them. And that's what's happening here. They have officially become a fan. Tell me about the person on the right. Seven of Wands. Okay, finally. Jesus. I was getting annoyed. Ace of Swords. Okay. So now our little buffalo has gotten clarity, has gotten understanding. She's realized some shit, basically. So with the Seven of Wands, she's being a lot more protective. She closed that door and she's guarding it. Like, nope. Not coming in. Not while I'm still standing. Okay. This is good. Clarify Seven of Wands. I will say, I feel like she waffles back and forth between most of the time she's here. She's like, nope. No offense, but nope. She's not being hateful because it's not like the Five of Swords, like trying to be vengeful and yeah, fuck you. It's not that type of energy. It's the type of energy of like, please leave me alone. Please understand, I don't want any part of this. Clarify Seven of Wands. Please understand that, yeah, look at that. I was hurt. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Queen of Wands. I want to have a better life. Wow. Three of Swords. Okay, so I have to say this. There's a song. It's a if you're Mexican, it's a famous song called Acá Entre Nos. And it started playing in my mind right now. And the lyrics go, Acá entre nos. No te he dejado de, what's it called? Yeah, no te he dejado de adorar. Like I've never stopped adoring you. And mi triste soledad me han dado ganas de gritar. In my deep loneliness, I've had moments where I want to yell and go out and find you. And the reason that song is playing in my head is because I feel like she knows her heart yearns for this person. Her mind, her soul tells her this is a karmic lesson. You need to move on. So she's in Queen of Swords mode. She's in Seven of Wands mode because she's guarding her heart. Does it hurt that she's not connected to this person? Yes. Are there moments where she wants to run after them? Yes. But she's like, but no, because I know better. I know this is not good for me. I know that I need to focus on me. As sad as that is, I don't think she'd tell this person. That's why it's showing up with the Two of Swords too. I don't think she'd tell that person because she's showing up in Mother of Wands energy. Guarding them little eggs. Those could be her ovaries. We don't know. She's guarding her ovaries regardless. She's showing up Queen of Wands, which is someone confident, powerful, lion energy, dignified. So she's not going to tell this person how she yearns for them. She's just going to be like, yeah, let's just let this go, because she knows that it's not in her best interest or in her inner child's best interest to pursue this. Doesn't mean it doesn't motherfucking hurt. The singer of that is Vicente Fernandez, by the way, and he's just amazing. Okay, tell me about the person on the left. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Eight of Wands. With the Eight of Pentacles. Well, look. We can't be upset at this person, really, because they're just playing their role. If this is a karmic contract, it means that in a previous life, or when you were still in a soul form, right? You and this person made this contract of, look, when we come to this lifetime, you're going to have to pester the hell out of me. I'm going to fall in love with you. You fuck me up because you have to teach me this. And you've got to keep applying pressure. And this person's like, okay. They shook hands. They signed the contract, went their separate ways. And here we are. This person's just playing their role. They are keeping up their part of the agreement. Of like, remember when we talked back then and you were like, you're a little floating ball of gas and you told me to do this? I'm doing it. I don't know why you're mad at me. So she can't be mad because she genuinely asked for this. So 8 of Wands, this person's just going to apply pressure. And she has to, I said this in a reading yesterday. I think I said this, in whose reading did I say this? I said this in a reading. I said, it's like this person over here wants to take off flying, right? And this one is a stone tied to her. They're just existing. They're just playing their role of being the stone, right? She has to keep flapping her wings as hard as she can. Even if she feels dragged back, she's got to keep trying. Because at some point, when that thread snaps, they're set off. And not only that, the whole time that they've been struggling, that resistance created strength in their wings. Okay? So they're creating resistance for her moving onward. But this is why she's in buffalo energy. She has to keep putting one foot in front of the other, even if it feels like it's heavy, even if it feels like there's times where she feels she can't take it. Clarify 8 of Wands. She can take it. Hermit. Clarify 8 of Wands. I literally just said karmic contract, and there we go. Justice card. 3 of Pentacles. So, they're about to put work. They're about to put in some work on her. And I don't mean spiritual magic. I mean like they're about to put energy into her. Dedication, persistence, determination. They're about to be detail-oriented with her. So it's like they're going to communicate because they've been introspecting. They've been thinking. We've got 7 of Swords here. They're still not being honest, but they think they are. What they realized is they don't want their toy to go anywhere else. They want to keep the toy, but that means that they have to use the toy. They can't just shelve it. So they're going to be like, okay, you want to do something together though? Like you want us to form some sort of foundation? It's up to her to say no. I don't know how many of you have seen when you have someone you really love, and I mean, this could be like a best friend, a sibling, a parent. You see this person in a terrible, toxic relationship, and you keep telling them, please don't go back. Please don't go back. But they go back. They keep going back and they keep going back. You can't control that. The only thing you can do is wish that person wakes up and has self-respect, treats themselves better. In this case, that's all we can wish for this feminine. That's all. She understands who this person is. She's not stupid. She's fully aware of who this person is. She's trying to gain a backbone. She's trying to forge a path away from this person. Whether she does so or not, we can't push her. We can only help open her eyes. And then when she's ready, she'll decide, I've had enough. The lesson has been learned. The cycle has been completed. I release you with love and let them go. Because again, they're just completing their job, their chore, their task. So she's about to get pressure. And it's up to her whether she breaks down under the pressure or not. Tell me about the person on the right. Oh, Jesus, the Lovers. Baby girl, baby girl, baby girl. Let's see. Yep. Yep. She's going to need all the fucking strength she can get. Because this person's going to come in all passionate, hot, intense. Because this is fire energy, right? And she's going to be having all these vivid images of what they could have. And she's going to have to use self-control because, okay. So my Taurus moon ass is going to use the example of food again. Okay. I want you to equate this situation to somebody who all their life has eaten junk food, right? It's easy to purchase, it's accessible everywhere, and it's very flavorful. Is it good for you? No. And ironically, most of us are aware of that. And you know what? We eat it anyway. We still consume it because we don't love our body enough to say, no, this does not need to go into my body. So this over here is a bag of red hot Cheetos with ice cream and fried chicken and I don't know what else. I'm trying to think of all the shit that you shouldn't be eating. And it's up to her to decide if she's going to stop consuming this. And let me tell you something. The way somebody stops consuming that, it's not that they decide they hate the flavor, because that's not how it works, right? It's that they have to persuade themselves that their body deserves better. That's how they free themselves from it. Not because they suddenly hate the flavor of these things, even though eventually that will happen. They have to start, they start breaking away from it. Even though it's still a temptation, they break away from it by saying, but I deserve better. I want my body to be healthy. I want to be able to see while I'm growing old. I want to still have flexibility and mobility. I don't want to have to be injecting myself with insulin and taking all these medications. Like, they're valuing the long-term effects of this on their body. They're understanding the long-term effects and they're taking them seriously because, again, most of us know the long-term effects of these things in our body, but we don't take them seriously. We keep thinking, yeah, one day I'm going to stop doing it. Right now is her day. Right now, she decides whether she's going to stop, whether she's going to create a plan to become a different person, whether she adopts a different identity. And she's like, you know what? I'm not even the type of person that's attracted to junk food anymore. I'm not even the type of person that's tempted by junk food, because that's what happens. I don't know if you've ever gone on sugar cleanse, but I'm a big sugar person. I have a big sweet tooth. Actually, I have sweet teeth because not just one. And I've gone weeks, which was very fucking difficult, let me tell you, because sugar has the molecular composition is very similar to, I believe, heroin or cocaine, one of the two. It's addictive, right? And so when you try to get away from sugar, it creates a withdrawal energy, right? It starts fucking with you, with your mind, with your body. But after weeks of not eating sugar, when you taste it again, it tastes weird. You're like, oh, this was what I was addicted to? It doesn't taste the same. And she has to get into that mindset. She has to do a total cutoff of this person. And I mean nothing. She has to get rid of images, letters, gifts, anything that connects her to this person. She's got to do a total cleanse. Because only through that cleanse, when this person comes back, she'll be like, ew, is that what I was addicted to? What the fuck was I thinking? That's where she needs to be. We can't help her. She has to do, it's like the same thing as food, right? You can't force somebody else to stop eating junk food because they'll do it secretly. They'll figure out a way because it has to be their decision. All we can do is inform them of the effects that has on their body. We can only inform them of how that's going to be detrimental along the way, down the road. But that person has to make their own decision. We can't be guilt tripping them also like, oh my God, you're eating fucking Cheetos again. No, because then they'll just start avoiding us. They're still going to do it. That's not very loving anyways. You can just say, well, we already know. We sent them the article. It's up to them. Tell me about the person on the left. Tell me about the person on the left. Last card. Oh, lordy, lordy. Empress energy. And there they are with their sneaky ass. I told you. 6 of Swords with the Ace of Swords. They're still lying. They're still not being honest. They're still not coming forward with transparency, with clarity. They're still not in their highest self, but they are very persuaded, very convinced that they're falling in love with this person and that she's their empress, and now they have to recuperate her. Like I said, they're about to apply pressure. Tell me about the Empress. Okay. Son of Cups and the World. With the Moon. So both the Moon and Seven of Swords are energies of somebody who is not going to be clear. They're going to be beating around the bush a lot. They're going to be half-assed saying things. They're going to be saying half-truths. They're going to be hiding things. It's not an energy of integrity, because they're like more focused on the fact that they have to get her back. And if they tell her the truth, all that will just finally seal the door for her. And they're like, no, we don't want that. Maybe one day I'll tell her the truth, but not right now while she's already halfway out. They're trying to lure her back in, right? So they can't be honest, because if they were honest, they would say, to be fair, when we hung out, I didn't really think you were all that, but then I started appreciating you and now I kind of love you. That, yeah, of course she would not like that. She'd be like, yeah, okay, I'm out. They can't say that to her. So they'll be like, no. See, what happened was I had a lot going on and I always saw you as amazing and I just couldn't tell you. And now I want to tell you. Bullshit. Because let me tell you something. Quality is easily seen. They always knew the quality. They just didn't want it. They didn't appreciate it. And now they appreciate it. So now they don't want to lose it. But this is the type of person that they have to feel like they're losing something for them to learn to appreciate it. That's not love. Because again, it's like having this toy that you never use because you don't even like it, but you also don't want anyone else to have it. That's not, you don't really love that toy then. Tell me about the person on the last card. 9 of Wands. Yep. She's going to have to be solid. She's going to have to stand firm. She's going to have to be like, no. 5 of Pentacles. So this applies 2 different ways. On one hand, there is a piece of her that does miss this person. Obviously, she was in love with them, right? There is a piece of her that feels a sense of emptiness without them. But if she wants to grow, because this is the withdrawal energy, right? She's in the middle of a withdrawal. When you try to stay away from something that you've created a habit around, whether it's junk food, sugar, carbs, those are easy to explain, right? Because we've all done that. We've all tried to diet, soda, and then you go days or weeks without consuming that. It's so hard to stay away from it initially. She's going through withdrawals, just like they are, except they have no impulse control. She's going to have to learn impulse control. She's going to have to learn that if she wants to be healthier, if she wants to be a better version of herself, she has to let go of the junk food. In this case, we're going to call it the cupcake. She's going to have to let go of cupcake over her. Okay? Clarify 9 of Wands. Mother of Pentacles. Clarify 9 of Wands. King of Wands. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm laughing because King of Wands, we know that this is the hot king of the zodiac, of the deck, right? This is the king where people are like, oh my God, they look good. So I don't know how this person aspects this person's natal chart, but they find this person very sexy, very desirable. And now this person is looking at them like, you know what? We could work out. So it's hard for this person to say no. But I love that they're showing up with Mother of Pentacles energy, because although the attraction is there, I feel like it's going to be fleeting. Like when they see this person, or they think they hear their voice, or they get the message, it will cause an impact on them, right? But it'll fade because they're remembering, wait, my inner child. Their inner child still doesn't feel safe with this person. Their inner child is reminding them, yeah, remember what that person did to me, please. Please don't let them back in, because I'm the one that ends up hurt. So they're not making decisions the same way anymore. They might still feel attraction. They might, yeah, they still have a soft side for this person, but they know it's not going to go anywhere, and that it's better to just release them. So that's what I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I always look forward to your feedback, and make sure you react, comment, share, and I love you guys. Subscribe. See y'all later. Bye-bye.